Well, welcome to practice. Today we're going to use a couple of blocks and a bolster, and we've got a really nice little flow today. I feel like some yoga today. My Tuesday and Wednesdays are pretty full on, so it's nice to today have a bit of break. So we'll start today's practice just supine, lying on our backs. Oh, you need a couple of blocks, a bolster, and 20 minutes or so just to be here in your body. And just using this first few moments of practice just to bring awareness to your breathing. And the awareness of your body breathing, maybe by simply resting your hands on your belly, feeling the sense of touch as the belly and the ribs expand as you take a breath in. Or maybe there's the sound of the breath as you sigh the breath out, exhale. And just a quiet joy in this life force and this gift of your breath. Take your last little breath there. And then draw those knees on into chest. And then a little bit of mobility through those hips. So knees together, knees wide and back together. Reverse of those circles in the other way. And then a little hug in of the knees to your chest, a little rock from side to side, just a gentle little massage of the lower back. And then hands come behind the thighs, a little rock and oh my gosh, my legs are stiff. A little rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. Little rolling massage. So really scooping through the belly. Keep your eyes down towards your tummy. Help maintain that round shape. You're ready, roll over the legs or shift on over onto all fours. Here he comes. Press the shins into the mat. Little breath in as the heart pulls forward. A little happy puppy wag the tail. And then an exhale breath as you tuck tail under, scoop and lift and curl up into your cat stretch. Press the shins into the mat. Notice how that changes the stretch. Little drop down of the belly. You're on the collarbones broad. Breath in. And then breath out as you scoop up. Lift, 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 lift. Come back in and find that little neutral. Here he comes, growly, Mason. And then keeping your body nice and still through the torso. And I apologize in advance for the groaning from Mason. So you're going to keep any flexion or extension out of your back body. So the knee's going to come in towards your chest, take it out to the side and back round. So slow, steady, mindful movements there. You've got 2 more rounds. Eyes skimming past your fingers, reverse the shape the other way. So the leg goes up, feel the hamstring engage. Take the leg out to the side, draw the knee in without flexing that lumbar. Leg up, out and around. Good, one more time. Nice and strong through the upper body. And take a little release, come up off those wrists. Take a few little breaths here. We'll roll of the shoulders. A big breath in as you sweep the arms up, and then forward fold, boom, down towards the mat, land. Nice. Little breath in as you untuck the toes, tops of feet to the mat, shoulders draw back into your little baby Bhujangasana. Hug the elbows in tight. Exhale, breath lower. Tuck toes, elevate the hips, press up and lift into your downward dog. A little calf stretch there, one heel then the other. Noticing how that feels. And then drop back down onto your knees, and we'll do those little hip circles on the other leg. So shoulders stacked over wrists. Find length, find your neutral. Here we go. And then draw that right knee in. Take it to the side. Oh, like a scorpion tail, it pokes towards the ceiling. And then back in. So we're really working to not extend the spine or round the spine. So you're really concentrating on all of those tiny little intrinsic muscles. Now, I'm not going to name them. That's not important. But what's important here is just to take the time to get curious. Oh my word, to get curious with those teeny tiny muscles, including the big ones, the big global ones, and to slow things down. Keeping everything else as stillish as you can. You're working within your range of movement for your body, your skeleton, your muscles go the other way. So tail goes up, take to the side, bring it in. Keep breathing. And so when we have our awareness and attention to breath, we notice when we kind of shallow breathing, notice whether we've held our breath. Oh, no chances of holding your breath in this. Oh my gosh, this is so hard on that side. And then take a little break. Big breath in. A reminder of the intention of these 30 days together. Well, for me, it is about bringing awareness into intention and intention to the movement, and this gentle reminder of my why. Why do I do what I do? Because it brings me joy. How does one measure that? It's that feeling at the end of leading a class with a group of humans. Oh my gosh, and to see their faces, to see that equally sharing gift of joy with so many others. And it's your words at the end of each practice that says, oh, that felt so good. Oh, I needed that. Yeah, I needed that. Breath in, lift up. I want to continue to be able to do that with all of my community and more. Land until I take my last breath. Take a breath in as you let, and to keep the joy in the movement, the joy and the curiosity. Lift the hips downward facing. Take a little pedal stroke through those feet. Oh, nice. And then when you're ready, you're going to stream your left leg up, three-pointed dog. Big breath in. Tiger curl. Left knee to nose. Keep the hips high. It's going to help you step top of the mat. Reach the hands forward. Take your little standing L. Dial the pinky toe down to the mat. And then exhale breath as you land that foot back and then rise on up to crescent pose on your feet. Water wheel twist towards me, breath out. Arms reach up, breath in. Flow back down to your belly on the mat as you breathe in. Rise up, breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right leg streams, three-pointed, breath in. The right knee tiger curls, breath out. Step forward, standing L. Breath out. Drop back down, crescent lunge, fingertip lunge with a bendy back leg. Rise on up, breath in. Water wheel twist, bring it back. Reach the arms back up, big breath in. Forward and flow as you breathe out. Cobra, or maybe warm enough for upward dog, breath in. And then downward facing dog, breath out. We'll just take that for a spin. So breath in, left leg loose. Tiger curl, breath out. Step forward, top of the mat, standing L, big breath in. Fingertip lunge as you breathe out. Bend the back knee, rise for earth to sky, rise in. Water will twist. Arms reach up, big breath in. Flow down. Belly to floor. Breath out. Knees optional and welcome, breath in. Half lifts. Downward facing dog. Three-pointed right leg. Tiger curl, breath. Step foot forward, standing L, big breath in. Land, runner's lunge variation, breath out. Rise up, breath in, left up. Water wheel as you breathe out. Arms reach up, big breath in. Take your flow. We meet in downward dog. Sometimes I just want to flop on that floor and just stay down. And lower. Back and left. Forward facing dog. Nice. Rise high on the tippy toes. Oh, and a few little rolling planks. I think I did this one the other day. It's just a beautiful little rolling plank to an extended scooted child's pose. It's giving some nice strength and mobility into the hips, to the shoulder joints. An easy, breezy amount of load. Good, left leg streams up, big breath in. Cross body tiger curl as you breathe out. Stretch your left foot to the right side of your mat and choose to stay here if you need to. And have a little play with bending the knees, stretching the legs, working out your escape plan if you need it. And so we just hold. You're welcome to stay just as you are if this is perfect, or drop the inner arch of your right foot to the mat and then stretch your right arm up to the side. And this is where you could modify this. You just lower your body down. Same intention of reaching and anchoring, different level of intensity. Take a breath in, almost like someone is reaching down and grabbing your hand as you lift the hips back up, and then sweep your right arm back to the mat, and the left arm will reach back up in. Good, step the left foot to the outer edge of the left hand and drop the back knee down. Little wide lizard lunge here. Little squeeze and engagement through your right glute cheek and pressing down through the sole of your left foot. Feel the stretch into the inner seams of your legs. That gentle little stretch into psoas of your right. And the hips, just grabbing my blocks there. Oh yeah, that's much more achievable. And just take a few breaths here. You're welcome to stay here if this is enough. We'll flatten the blocks down if you're using them. Place your right hand to the block and then a gentle little guide of that left knee. Just really easy here. And there's a press back towards you of the thigh and a press into the thigh with the hand. Let's take another full breath there. And then slow motion, come back, top of your mat, tuck back toes, elevate, press back, breath out. And then another of those rolling planks. So lift high up onto the toes, lift your gaze forward, bend the knees, press back. Lift high into the toes, bend the knees, press back. Right leg streamed up, big breath in. Cross body tiger, breath out. Stretch the right leg to the left edge of your mat now. It's called fallen triangle. And you're welcome to stay here. And then have that, maybe that play of dropping the bum down, having a little break. Or maybe you're still back up here working. Stay, or maybe play. Drop the left big toe edge of the foot down, right, left arm reaches up. We're strong. I could also have a little play of lifting this bottom leg if you so chose. Not today. Not there yet. Not there yet. Whew. Take a big breath in. Someone's reaching to grab your hand. Come back to your plank. And then that three-pointed dog. Tiger wide this time as you breathe out. Step the foot to the right side, drop the left knee. Take a little bit of a moment there to gently squeeze into the left hip. Lightly press the right knee out to the side. Find that beautiful length at the back line of your body. And then stay if this is perfect. Or maybe there's a light little press into the inside. Could be the forearm, but you've got the knee and the forearm or the knee and the hand connecting, and press those two together like there's a little magnet. There's still that little breath in as you co-contract and a little breath out as you relax. There's still a hum of energy in the muscles that you're applying that stretch to. And then easily come on out of that and press on up, back up to downward dog. One last little rolling plank. So lift up high on the toes, round through the spine, shift the shoulders over the palms of the hand. Bend the knees, press the hips back. 2 more times, lift high on the toes, round and forward. Press the knees, lift the hips back. Last time, lift up high on the toes. Press the knees, lift them back. And then drop the knees down. You're going to keep your blocks exactly where they are. I'm just going to do a little bit of my hamstring strengthening work. So having the blocks about hips width apart, my feet are going to come onto those blocks. Whew. So feet are there. Scoot your bum about midway on your mat and then lower down. Actually, I'm going to move my bum forward a little bit and then lower on down. Whoa, slowly if you can. And just take a moment there. Oh, feeling the difference between the effort and the release. All right, finding the soles of your feet firmly from big toe to little toe and heel on those blocks. And then palms up to the sky. Take a little tuck under of the pelvis as you lift the hips and roll. And we're just going to take a static hold here. So to feel like your knees are really pulling towards the opposing edge of your mat. So rather than the weight being into your shoulders, really think about the knees reaching on that angle towards the wall. Feel the hamstrings definitely lighting up, and the key area that we're working is where the hamstring connects the bottom of the pelvis. Little tuck under of the tail. There's still a hum of energy, a bit of energy in the tummy muscles here. Last couple of breaths. And then slow motion starting to roll on, down, down, down. Relax. Just once more, let your body just be here. Not too much left to do now. I want you to spend these last few moments of class just really enjoying the contrast between effort and ease. Just cross your left ankle over your right knee. And then just walk your hips over to the left side of your mat, and then just allow your legs to drape over to the right side. Now, if this feels too strong in your back, you can always place your bolster just underneath your legs, and that just takes a little bit of that pull. Our yoga practice, it too needs to mirror the cycle of life, and it does. In its format of the practice on the mat, the physical asana, there's the opening, the dropping in. There's the building and the lifting to the peakness of the energy in the body, or a peak pose. And then there is this challenging, but sometimes, what's the right word? I guess our challenge in our little sequence today was that broken triangle. And then for me, in that shape, when I first learnt it, it was like, I'm not strong enough. But there comes that moment that even in the shaking right arm on that block, there's the I'm getting strong. And then we start to make that journey back down the other side of the mountain. And we come to here. It's from the effort to the reward to the ease. Bring your legs in that shape back through center. Little lift of the hips. Drag your prop, if you used one, to the other side of your mat. Cross your right knee. Take the hips to the right and then drop the legs over to the left. And that little shift of the hips to the right just enables you to be able to keep your upper back anchored to your mat. It also invites the stretch to be more around the outer hip and the buttocks. moment of the end of the class is like at the end of the day, we kind of reflect on the day. And then we close our eyes and we let the body rest. Just one more sweet round of breath here. In slow motion, dragging the legs back through center. Find your resting shape, whatever that looks like. It could be legs out long, bolster under the knees, bolster on top, or across the hips, which is where I'm going to go to today. Oh. We'll just take this last minute here together to acknowledge our efforts. I'm pretty proud of myself to have jumped onto my mat for you, which conversely has been for me. Day 21. In this quest of holding myself accountable, I've not let myself down. I'm proud of you too. Stay here as long as you wish. I'll give you that time to just reach on over and mute me. Or if you're ready to kind of move into the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are, in this wide world. You find peace and calm and balance in your day. Just gently start to welcome yourself back with some movement in your body, whatever that feels like. Oh. Come up to seat and just quietly close our practice together. Bring the hands, rest them lightly at your chest. I want to give reverence and thanks for this practice, this ancient practice of yoga. This drawing back into this welcoming back to ourselves. This gentle reminder to ourselves that I see you, I hear you, I'm listening. Beautiful rest of your day.